soul, oh yeah. But I know Jah love will always protect me, and He'll preserve my soul, oh well. Make haste, oh God, to deliver me, and lift me high, so that they can see while I sing. Ali, Ali, oh, I see Moses, oh yeah. Ali, Ali, oh, here is Joshua on the hilltop shouting. Ali, Ali, oh, I see David, oh boy. Ali, Ali, oh. Now I speak the truth, let me see who will confront me. Knowing the hypocrites, they always watching. Let them be ashamed who seek after my soul. Let them be turned back who wish to see me go down. Let me shout, Ali, Ali, oh. I see Moses standing tall and I say, Ali, Ali, oh. I see Joshua, oh yeah. Ali, Ali, oh. Let me hear you say, Ali, Ali, oh. When I call unto thee, hear my prayer when I'm on my bending knees. Ooh, the waters are up on me. Preserve my soul, oh Jah. Ooh, preserve my soul, oh Jah. Ali, Ali, oh. I see Moses, oh yeah. Ali, Ali, oh. I see Joshua, oh yeah. Ali, Ali, oh. Hilltop shouting, Ali, Ali, oh, oh yeah, oh well. In the midst of my success, the enemies are rising, trying to eat up my soul, oh well. Make haste, oh God, to deliver me, and lift me high, so that they can see while I'm saying. Of my success, the enemies are rising, trying to eat up my soul, oh yeah. But I know Jah love will always protect me, and He'll preserve my soul, oh well. Make haste, oh God, to deliver me, and lift me high, so that they can see while I sing. Ali, Ali, oh, I see Moses, oh yeah. Ali, Ali, oh, here is Joshua on the hilltop shouting. Ali, Ali, oh, I see David, oh boy. Ali, Ali, oh.
Shalom, 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 shalom to everyone. We are live for another day. We are live for another day. So shalom to all my brothers and sisters, all those that are on this live right now. Welcome to today's live setting. Welcome to today's live. Today is going to be really interesting. It's going to be really important as well that everybody tune in to this live, so that they could learn a thing or two about what's going to unfold after tomorrow. After tomorrow, everyone need to be on the live, and let me see if we share this live to people. Let's see if we go viral, and let's remain viral, because I'm going to teach some things here today that you all may want to know or may not need to know, or you think that you may know already about what's going on. All right, so anyhow, brothers and sisters, this is the live that you need to be on. This is the live that people need to share. As you just heard, an earthquake just came in there. All right, so mega earthquakes is going to begin from tonight. Well, mega earthquakes already begun, as our Sabbath is our Sabbath is emerging. The Sabbath days right now emerging right now. We don't have long again. Honestly, we don't really have long again. All right, so we are live here. All right, and we're looking forward for a great turnout today. Maybe we could teach something a little in advance. For people in Trinidad, there were 3 earthquakes that happened Carupano today, which was not recorded or reported by YAHUSHUA. All right, so this is the live that you need to be on right about now. Invite and tag whoever you can tag. We need to get this live going. All right.
Now I speak the truth, let me see who will confront me. Knowing the hypocrites, they always watching. Let them be ashamed who seek after my soul. Let them be turned back who wish to see me go down. Let me shout, Hallelujah. I see Moses standing tall and I say, Hallelujah. I see Joshua, oh yeah, Hallelujah. Let me hear you say, Hallelujah. When I call unto thee, hear my prayer when I'm on my bending knees. Ooh, the waters are up on me. Preserve my soul, oh Jah. Ooh, preserve my soul, oh Jah. Hallelujah. I see Moses, oh yeah. Hallelujah. I see Joshua, oh yeah. Hallelujah.
All right, so as we could see what's going on there, that is Antarctica. All right, that is in Greenland, Antarctica, Greenland, right? This is in Greenland. As you can see, the ice is melting. So they have already made a hole in the ice shelves. Yeah, the way you're seeing there is the ice shelf that surrounds the earth, and this was placed there since the beginning of time, so that when the end time come in 2019, all right, when the end time come in 2019, that Yahuwah will begin to melt the ice with intense heat wave. All right, so right now as we speak, right, the ice shelves is melting, that is around the earth, as I've shown you all plenty of time. Remember, the earth is flat, right? Because the earth is a flat earth, hence the reason why you could have the earth circle around with ice, right? And the ice is to bring the tsunami, right? And the only way we could achieve the mega catastrophic tsunamis 7,000 feet high is the water levels need to rise. All right, once the ice shelves begin to melt, it will contribute to adding the depth of water in the ocean itself. So that means that the ocean depth will now be much deeper than how it was before. That means that water will be coming up on the land. That means that a lot of catastrophic things will happen. That means that places that is flat or places that is prone to flooding will flood quickly, right? These are the things that I've told you all since 2017. Now it's manifesting here in 2019 as we go forward in coming to the end of the world, announcing the end of the world, by the way, announcing the end of the world, right? But remind you that Yahushua is still to come. Yes, Yahushua is still to come, and we still in 2019. We ain't come out of the Gregorian 2019 yet. All right, our Shabbat is coming tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow sundown will be our Shabbat. All right, so when our Shabbat commences, that is when the mega earthquakes will begin to pop up around the earth. So I just want to demonstrate something really quickly. All right, I want you to listen to this song here. Listen to this song, and this is how all the earthquakes going to happen more quickly. So instead of earthquakes happening every 15 minutes, earthquakes will now happen every 5 minutes during certain intervals, right? So this is how it will song. After you hear this song,
Earthquake
And
information.
then after that,
location,
way
Southern
after that,
Sumatra,
then you will hear
Indonesia,
a
25
next,
minutes ago, 7:21
a next
p.m.
one,
Class
and
minor,
then you will hear
magnitude 3.1, depth
next
72
one,
kilometers.
and then you will hear,
Earthquake information. Location, Southern
and that is
Sumatra,
how
Indonesia,
the
49
earthquakes will be
minutes
going
ago,
from after
6:57
tomorrow.
p.m. Class minor, magnitude 3.3,
One after the
depth 10
next,
kilometers.
one after the next. This is how the earthquake's going to
Earthquake
be
information,
registering on the
location,
Richter
Southern
scale,
California,
one after the
51
next.
minutes ago,
After it happened,
6:55
here it's going to
p.m.
happen there,
Class minor,
like
magnitude
supernatural
2.5,
domino
depth 2
effect.
kilometers.
This
Earthquake
is
information.
how quickly it's
location,
going to
Western
happen.
Turkey,
So I
1
just
hour
bring
ago,
that to
6:33
bring it up
p.m.
to explain
Class
to you
minor,
all how the
magnitude
earthquakes will
2.3,
now
depth 7
shift
kilometers.
changes
Earthquake information.
because we have
location,
to
Western
speed
Turkey,
things up,
1 hour ago,
right?
6:25
So that means
p.m.
that
Class
intense
minor, magnitude
the
3.0,
ice that is
10
already
kilometers.
melting there, it will
Earthquake
now melt
information.
more
Location,
as we
40
have to
kilometers, Al Native,
accumulate
Alabama, Chile, 1 hour
30,000
ago,
feet by next
6:21
week.
p.m.
So
Class
we have
minor,
to accumulate
magnitude 2.6, depth
30,000 feet
126.7
of ice
kilometers.
melted
Earthquake
by
information.
next
Location,
week.
Western
Alright,
Turkey, 1 hour
and
ago,
around the
6:25
21st,
Class
alright,
minor,
we should
magnitude
achieve
3.0,
at
depth
least
10 kilometers.
95%
Earthquake
ice
information.
melted.
Location,
Alright,
Western
that
Turkey,
means that
1
the
hour
ice
ago,
will melt in
6:33
order to
p.m.
facilitate
Class minor,
the
magnitude 2.3,
mega
depth
tsunamis
7
or the
kilometers.
catastrophic tsunamis
Earthquake
that will be
information.
happening around the
Location,
earth.
Southern
Alright,
Sumatra, Indonesia,
so
49 minutes ago.
that's why I keep telling
6:57
people,
p.m.
right?
Class
Judge
minor,
not or you
magnitude
will be judged.
3.3, depth 10
Because
kilometers.
as you all really don't know what's really going on or what's really happening, you're going by what NASA tell you, what USGS tell you, and what other people who do not understand Elohim's judgment telling you. All of a sudden, everybody is prophet, everybody is prophetess, everybody is evangelism, and all this kind of rubbish. All of a sudden, everybody know what's going on the earth. Alright, but since 2007 till now, nobody teached or nobody teach people the ancient truth of Elohim. Nobody knows the ancient truth of Elohim. So from since 2007 to 2019, alright, that brings us to 8.5 years. Alright, so this is the opportunity that people have right now, that people could actually get into the ark of safety before that day of judgment commence. Because when that day of judgment commence, it will be very, very hard for anybody to get in, into the ark. So as of right now, the ice is melting, as I told you all already. Let's go viral. Let's go viral. All right, let's go viral. All right, let's go viral. I see other nonsense going viral which have no significance to the end time, no significance to righteousness, no significance to truth at all. All right, so this is the ancient truth of Elohim, and here is where you will learn in depth of the ancient things that will be unfolding in the next couple of days. So within the next couple of days, we will see greater earthquakes happening. As I told you all already, as I just explained to you all just a while ago, it will be happening quickly, right?
Judge not, lest you be judged. Yeah, yeah. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it, and that's for real.
Earthquake information. Location, Southern Sumatra, Indonesia, 29 minutes ago, 7:21 p.m. Class minor, magnitude 3.1, depth 72
Never
kilometers.
underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, well, see me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it, and that's for real. Ask me who I am, then you would understand. And the musical teacher, shaping the future. Coming from a father, and the musical ambassador. Oh well, judge not, lest you be judged. Well, see me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it, and that's for real. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? I wanna know, I wanna know. Stars in their own way, everyone I say.
Also, there was a couple of earthquakes today. Well, yeah, a lot of earthquakes today happened in Taiwan. as right now Taiwan is facing a typhoon. So earlier on yesterday into today, there were a couple earthquakes that actually triggered a mini tsunami in Taiwan. All right, so right now Taiwan is right now bracing that. I'm going to bring that up there for you all in a second. Right now Taiwan is bracing for that hurricane, that typhoon right now. All right, so there was a couple of earthquakes that happened.
Never underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? That's not the way to blend it. So don't try to rearrange it. No, no. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel fine? Despising someone you've never seen before this time. Never underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. Oh no. Judge not, let you be judged. And I know where I've got to show it. Can't keep it to myself. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? Judge not, lest you be judged. Yeah, yeah. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel fine? Despising someone you've never seen before this time. Never underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. No, don't do that. No, don't do that. No, well, see me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that
So that's the result of the ice melted there.
make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it.
Right now is 23 billion tons. All right, yesterday was 11. Just to show you all how we actually moving forward with bringing the end on the earth.
And that's for real. Ask me who I am, then you would understand. And the musical teacher shaping the future. Coming from the
Good night, good morning to everyone, wherever you are right now.
Father and the musical ambassador. Oh well, judge now, lest you be judged. Well, see me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it.
So activities are accelerating right now.
And that's for real. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make
I'm Fatima from Indonesia.
you feel? I wanna know. I wanna know. Wanna know. Stars in their own way. Everyone I say. Never underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? That's not the way to blend it. So don't try to rearrange it. No, no. Does it make you feel good? Does it make you feel fine? Despising someone you've never seen before this time. Never underestimate another. Never look down on your brother. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it and that's for real. Oh no. Judge not, let you be judged. And I know where I've got to show it. Can't keep it to myself. See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. How does that make you feel? See me and don't know me at your passing judgment. I don't like it, and that's for real.
Yeah, so we are still live here right now, and we're just waiting for some more people to show up on the live. As usually, we just have more people on the live. Not sure how we have less people, but anyhow, say what, we're moving forward. Nothing is going to stop us from moving forward as we coming to the end of today's well, we're coming to the end. We're coming to the end of the day already. All right, wherever you are, wherever you may be, we're coming to the end of the day already. To be honest, I fed up talking. Yeah, I fed up talking and I fed up doing lives. Yeah, and people still are listening. So this is the reality of how people run to the merchants and thing for their oil rather than run to Elohim for their oil. So it's like a competition going on the earth. Who knows this and who knows that? But at the end of the day, nobody knows the way to the kingdom. Everybody think they know the way to the kingdom, but they have no sort of unity. They are no sort of love, no sort of understanding. They are not humble enough at all to approach a holy one. You know what I mean? So this is what's going on right now on the earth. Everybody think they know what's going on. Everybody think they know about earthquakes. Everybody think they know about this. They think they know about that. But at the end of the day, none of them knows anything but science. That is what they learn, right? And science, religion, and holiness don't mix. You know what I mean? Science, religion, and holiness don't mix at all.
Lord knows, what a confrontation with your children in a Babylon, and the politician use elections to destroy the younger generation. And it is our conviction to break down the walls of Babylon. What about the loving relation between nation and nation? Helpless children crying out, they don't know what life's about. Government don't seem to care, while the people are living in fear. And no condemnation, prejudice and segregation, competing to their own destruction when God's the father of creation. But we don't need no bloody revolution. We don't need no bloody revolution. So that we don't need no bloody revolution, no. We don't need no bloody revolution. Hey, helpless children crying out, they don't know what life's about. Government don't seem to care, while they drop bombs everywhere. No condemnation, don't yield to temptation. Come to one conclusion that Jah is the solution. Jah is the solution. So that we don't need no bloody revolution, no. We don't need no bloody revolution, no. We don't need no bloody revolution. We don't need no bloody revolution, no. Lord knows, Lord knows. Ay, 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 ay. What a confrontation. We judge our children in a Babylon, and a politician use election to destroy the younger generation. Helpless children crying out, they don't know what life's about. Government don't seem to care, while the people are living in fear. It is our conviction to break down the walls of Babylon. Read it in the books of Revelation. King of King and conquering lion, man. No condemnation, don't heed to temptation. Competing to the road destruction when Jah is the father of creation. We don't need no bloody revolution. We don't need no bloody revolution, no. Yes, we want the moral revolution, yeah, yeah. Hey, helpless children crying out, they don't know what life's about.
Yeah, and still they're going and vote, eh? Still they're voting, eh? That just show you how stupid humanity is. The government do them this, the government do them that, the government not feeding them, the government not helping them. Yet still, the ones who they're going and vote for is the same ones who keep kicking them behind the head continually. This is what's going on around the earth, right? This is what's going on around the earth. Hey, shout out to you, Sister Mohan, and to everyone who joining us right now. Yeah, so the ice is being melted right now to create those mega catastrophic tsunamis around the earth in the next few weeks. Everything that I've prophesied, everything that I've predicted has come to pass. So before any events, major events began to happen around the earth, Archangel Samuel already told you all what would have happened before time, before it ever happened, before it ever unfold. Archangel Samuel is the main source on the earth.
Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer. True love.
Elohim's love is the answer.
Of the Father.
Yeah, right now we are live.
Neighbor, come begging you something.
Let's get some people on this live now.
Don't say go and come.
Today I'm going to teach you about Hawaii.
Tomorrow, give it now while you can.
I'm going to show you all how accurate my prophecies really are. And it is indeed from the Father, Yahuwah ELYON.
Oh, I know Jah will bless you. Oh,
love is the answer. Elohim's love is the answer. Run right now unto Elohim, the Holy Triune Eternal Family. We don't have much time remaining. We really don't have much time remaining now.
We must exercise our love by forgiving and helping. We should teach others what they need to learn.
So that's a reminder. Right now, Typhoon Taiwanese is right now in Taiwan, and before the typhoon ever landed in Taiwan, there were triple earthquakes back to back in Taiwan. Why? The triple earthquakes back to back before the saturation came, which it came in the form of a typhoon, all right, which is going to cause catastrophic disaster in Taiwan. Right? Taiwan is going to be saturated. All the nearby countries that is close by with Taiwan will experience the full brunt or the full force of that typhoon. Right? That typhoon is right now a category 4, and it will increase into a category 5 by 12 o'clock tonight. So by 12 tonight, it will increase to category 5. All right? So that will devastate Taiwan, and from Taiwan, that same typhoon will make a swing and go to the Philippines, Indonesia, and all those different places that need saturation. Listen carefully to what I'm saying. That means with the typhoon itself, there will be other storms to go to different directions, which will build out of one storm. Right? So we're talking about many storms will build out of one typhoon, right? And those storms within the eye of the typhoon will now go to different directions. It will now go to the Philippines, saturate the Philippines. It will saturate Indonesia. It will saturate Asia. It will saturate Papua New Guinea and all those other places right now that are experiencing an intense drought. Yeah, it will come in the form of a tropical wave. Yeah, but then it will be turned into a category 2 storm. You will see what I'm talking about. You will see what I'm talking about. If you take notes of everything that I speak on my life, then you will say, but wait now, Archangel Samuel spoke about that on his life before it ever was reported, before it was ever happened, because I know the plans of the creators, Elohim. So I can tell you beforehand what's going to happen.
Forgive them even when your heart burns. Love, I'm feeling. Love, lost your meaning. Love, I'm feeling. Oh yeah. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer. True love of the Father. Love is the answer. There ain't no
Love is the answer. Elohim is the answer. The love of Yahuwah El Elyon, and their mercy is running out. You don't have much time again, Christians. You don't have much time again. The lake of fire is getting ready for you. Yana, I want people who just come on my live and watch. I want you to begin to give me credit for what I teach. Give me credit for what I teach you, so that you could teach your people in your group or whoever. Give me credit for what I teach. Alright? If you don't give me credit for what I teach, there's a special punishment in store for you. Right? Because you can't take what Elohim give you and then turn it around in your own words and then distribute it in a different manner or in a different agenda. That is not how it works, right?
I can war on hatred, I can stand. And I hope you feel the same way too. The goodness of your words will carry you through. Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Ooh, give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying.
So what we say? Elohim is the answer.
He's the answer. There ain't no other. No love is the answer. True love of the Father. Love is the answer. Love is the answer.
So right now UK is being battered with storms. It's the saturation process going on around the earth.
True love.
Also places in Trinidad like Caroni was saturated today. All those places will be split. In a few weeks from now, it will be the end of the Caribbean islands. As the Caribbean islands will be flattened by a 10.1 magnitude of earthquake, which it will actually be a 20.1, because if you check, 10.1 will be happening in Panama, 10.1 will be happening in Carupano, alright? And 8.5 earthquake will be happening in Tunapuna. 8.5, well I tell you all already, when the saturation completed for the Caribbean islands, what will happen. Also, there was saturation going on in Panama City, the east of Panama City, as they're going to begin a burst of earthquakes there. There are earthquakes going on in New Zealand. Ah my gosh, I could tell you all where there are earthquakes here, but you all have to see for yourself. Everything that I've spoken has come to pass. Alright, Trinidadians. I'm sorry to announce this, but UE Seismic reported the earthquake that happened a few days ago in Penal. It happened, they put the earthquake in the wrong place. You know why? Because they don't have any buoys there, or buoys there. They have no buoys there. It's something, a mechanism, that an instrument that is used to detect earthquake. There is no instrument that they have on land in Penal or close to Point 14 on them places, right? So UE Seismic lied about the place where the earthquake happened a few days ago on land, which is said happened in Saparia, Penal. The earthquake really happened in Labrie, right? As I've been announcing a long time, the magnitudes of earthquakes happening in Labrie, that UE Seismic and them is ignoring it, right? They don't have any instrument in Penal, or they have no instrument to detect earthquakes on land down in Point 14, Cedros and them places. There's no instrument there, right? But I believe they're going to put one now in Labrie, after I've been telling them for a long time. You see, nobody listens to me, right? Everybody listens to their enemies. That is the reason why everyone will be caught off guard. You know what I mean? That is the reason why everybody will be caught off guard, because everybody believes that UE Seismic, being the ones responsible for reporting earthquakes, is really accurate. Yeah, that is where you're wrong, completely wrong. UE Seismic is not accurate at all, and they lied about where they placed the earthquake on the map. That little simidimi little circle they draw over the place to pinpoint the earthquake, they lie. They do not know where the earthquake actually happened. But because people felt it, because people felt it in quite Princestown, because people felt it in Princestown, they believe that the earthquake happened in Superior because people in Superior felt it the most. No, that is where UV seismic is wrong. The earthquake did not happen there. If you follow my divine drawing, let me see if I could bring up that drawing for you all. I will bring up that drawing in a second. I will bring up the drawing and show the public where the earthquake truly happened. Then you will know where the epicenter really is. All right?
Same way too, the goodness of your words will carry you through. Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true. Love is the answer, there ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer, true love of the Father. If your neighbor come begging you something, don't say go and come tomorrow. Give it now while you can. And I know, Jah will bless you. Oh, love is the answer, there ain't no other. We must exercise our love by forgiving and helping. We should teach others what they need to learn. Forgive them even when your heart burns. Love I'm feeling, love lasts to meaning. Love I'm feeling. Oh yeah, love is the answer, there ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer, true love of the Father. Love is the answer, there ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer, true love of the Father. Love I am feeling, love lasts to meaning. Love lasts to meaning. Oh, I will always do the good I can, war and hatred I can't stand. And I hope you feel the same way too. The goodness of your words will carry you through. Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Ooh, give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true. Oh, love is the answer, there ain't no other. Oh, love is the answer, true love of the Father. Love is the answer. Love is the answer. True love is the answer. Got to live me. Ooh, love is the answer. True love is the answer. Oh, same way too. The goodness of your words will carry you through. Do good unto others, and I will do the same for you. Give it a try, my friend, and you will prove what I'm saying is true.
Alright, so as we could see, I'll be looking on right now. As we could see, definitely where the earthquake happened, right? You all could just have it in your head or whatever, right? Now I'm bringing up UV drawing with my drawing because I didn't really plan to do all this teaching today, right? But just to show proof, alright, that I know exactly what I'm talking about and where the earthquakes will be happening. This is on Elohim's divine drawing of how they're going to separate the islands. I did drawing for most of the Caribbean islands. I did drawing for most of the islands on the earth. I did drawing for Indonesia, the Philippines, and the drawing for the whole Caribbean islands. I did drawing for Taiwan and all them different places, which is included in the Philippine teaching. I did a full drawing where the public would have understand, but people laughed, right? People laughed at the drawing that I did last year, or the drawing that I did in 2007. People laugh at it. People think it would have never happened, but it did happen exactly as I said it will happen. But other people stole the credit, right, for my drawing and for my teaching, which was meant to let people into righteousness, not draw people unto myself, but draw people unto the kingdom of Elohim, so people will have an understanding of why the earthquakes will be happening in this manner, why the earthquakes will be happening in that manner. So they will have an understanding definitely of how the earthquakes will be happening. That's why people not supposed to be laughing at anything that I do, because as you can see, everything that I'm saying is coming to pass. And people keep laughing and laughing and laughing. It's alright to laugh, right? But when destruction comes, there will be nobody to save you. You look for that. You deserve that. Yeah? Right. Alright, so as we can see right now, alright, everybody want to be freaking famous. Yeah? Everybody want to be famous, but nobody want to take the strain. Nobody want to make this sacrifice to teach people the truth. Nobody. Everybody think they know about the truth, but nobody makes this sacrifice. Nobody makes this sacrifice to the kingdom. Nobody at all. Nobody could say they make this sacrifice to the kingdom, because they never did. Nobody on the earth never make no sacrifice for the kingdom, right? We're talking facts here. All they have is just religion. You make these sacrifices, yes, for your religion, for your pastor, for the prophet, right, for your assembly. You make no sacrifice whatsoever for the kingdom of YAHRUSHALAYIM or for the kingdom of heaven. You make no sacrifice whatsoever, right? So playing games is over, right? I already know all those who will be going to heaven and all those who will be going to the New Jerusalem, all those who will be left behind, and all those who will suffer, right, for all the evil things that they did against the kingdom of Yah, right? Now this is how the Trinidad will be dissembled, right? This is how Trinidad will be separated. I did this drawing since 2017, right? I bring it back again in 2018, and in 2019 I did a drawing again, right? Devi and all the others of them stole my teaching and put it in their own words to deceive people, making them believe that they just talk to donkeys and they just talk to dolphins in the universe via vision, my asshole, right? It's time for the public to see who is the main source, rather than they run into sources that cannot help them from destruction. Now note, I don't have to do this. I don't have to sit down for hours and teach people over and over things that other people deceiving them about. I don't have to do that, right? This is where the truth comes in, right? So the earthquake that happened a few days ago, right, in so-called Penal, this is where UV seismic had it, right? It's right under a fault. It's the said place that will be separated. Look good. It will be the place that is separated. That's where the earthquake happened, right? An earthquake never happened in Penal before. Let me rephrase this. An earthquake never happened in Penal before. An earthquake never happened in Saparia. An earthquake never happened in Point Fortin and them places. No, the earthquake never happened. That people quite Princess Tongue feeling it. That is because of how the fault is. And if you look at the drawing specifically states how Trinidad will be separated, right? Look very good. right? And you will see how the earthquakes are happening around Trinidad, especially Trinidad, right? Good. Now, as we can see, the earthquake that UV Shitmik put up, it happened right here, right? Right here where you see the mouse here, yeah? Right here where you see the mouse, this is exactly where, this is exactly where UV Seismic and them, Shitmik and them, place the earthquake in order not to put it in library. Yes, because UV Seismic knows that my drawing is accurate. Yeah, they know that my drawing is 1,000,000% accurate, and that is the reason why they didn't want to put it in K. They didn't want to put it in K because that is exactly where the split began for the south land of the island of Trinidad. Yeah, that is the reason why when the earthquake happened, right, they make up one set of. That's why the reason why they didn't put a bright red color thing like what they usually do. No, they didn't do that. What they did, what UV Seismic did is that they place, you know, I should get really get a drawing. I should really get UV Seismic thing that you all could see that I'm not lying, right? You all could see that I am not lying at all, right? But I am very, very vexed that people are not listening, and sad that people is not listening, and people continue to laugh, right? So this is what I'm going to do is, all right, I am going to find the UE. I'm going to find the UE site where they reported the earthquake, and then I will put UE where UE placed the earthquake and where my drawings is, and you will see for yourself exactly where how accurate my drawing really is.
Yeah, you talk too much. Talk too much. You talk too much. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. Mr. Lying tongue, you shouldn't say what you said. Now you make me mad. I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Whoa, whoa. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals. You say we came from the hate, but we know the truth. So you are late. We know where we are going, and we know where we're from. So to hell with you and your brainwashed education. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. Coming with your bag of tricks, telling us nothing but foolishness. How much you are our superior and sin cause our complexion to be looking like this. Whoa, whoa. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. Hey, Mr. Lying tongue, you shouldn't say what you said. Now you make me mad. I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Oh Lord, I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals. Yes, you say we came from the hate, but we know the truth. So you are late. We know where we are going, and we know where we're from. So to hell with you and your brainwash education. Yeah, you talk too much. Talk too much. it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. Hey, Mr. Lying Tongue, you shouldn't say what you said. Now you make me mad. I'm feeling like I'm gonna break your head. Whoa, whoa. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. You regard us as animals, our predecessors as cannibals. You say we came from the hate, but we know the truth. So you are late. We know where we are going, and we know where we're from. So to hell with you and your brainwashed education. I am vexed. I can't pretend. I am vexed, and I don't intend to deny it. I am vexed. Yes, I've got to show it. I am vexed. I know I just can't hide it. Coming with your bag of tricks, telling us nothing but foolishness. How much you are our superior and sin cause one complexion to be looking like this. Whoa, whoa. I am.
Yeah, we are back again. We are back again. We are back again. We are back again. And we see people living their life, but that's all well and fine, as the enemy don't want you all to know how your doom will be, because the enemy want people to continue to believe that UV Seismic and all the others on them is the accurate source that they need to listen to. But the truth is that is a lie. Yeah, UV Seismic and them is not no accurate source. USGS and them is not an accurate source. They all lie. Yeah, they all lie. But I am not lying to you, or I have no hidden agenda. I'm telling you all straightforwardly that my drawing and UV Seismic and them drawing is not the same, right? As my drawing comes way before all the earthquakes ever began to happen in Trinidad, in various places. Or should I say, my drawing come into action when all the earthquakes begin to happen on land way before you ever reported it, or they ever think it had fault lines on Trinidad or what have you, right? Although they have this stupid research that does not nothing to do with Elohim drawings, or where Elohim plays the fault line, or where Elohim plays the where they will be separating Trinidad and all this different thing. You see the crop circles on them, the different crop circles that have a lot to do with the islands splitting, and have a lot to do with divine things, divine destruction that are going to happen on the earth, right? Before Elohim destroy a city, they just always give warnings, and they give a lot of warnings to me. They give warnings to the crop circle. Until now, they're using the crop circle for evil. All right. This is proof that I'm showing you all here. I went and get it to show you all now, right? This is how wicked and how ungodly UV Seismic really is. Yeah. Normally they just make it a little bigger where the public could actually zoom into it and view into it. Because my drawing is 1,000,000,000% accurate. They put the map small, and they put the star small on it. So you cannot see the magnitude either. You see the agenda, right? The agenda is that it's because that if people realize that the earthquake definitely happened exactly where my drawing is, then all the attention of the public will now become on me, and people will start opening their eyes and noticing that UV Seismic knows nothing, but Archangel Samuel knows everything. Yeah, because Archangel Samuel is a part of the end time plan of YAHUSHUA, IMAYAH, and ABBA, YAHUWAH, Elohim, right? That they will know, yeah, they will know that Archangel Samuel is the main, reliable, accurate source on the earth. Yeah, rather than UV Seismic give the public this picture. Yeah, this picture of an earthquake that happened in Penal, and make the map so small that you can't see it. Yeah, you can't see this map, right? The only how to see this map is if I do some adjustments. Yeah, let me see if I could do some adjustments. if I do some adjustments, which I'm not going to do some adjustment to mess up my system here, I'm not going to do no adjustment. You go and look at it yourself. Yeah, you go and look at it yourself. I fed up, tired, prove things to people over and over who not listening. Yeah. So because the earthquake happened in Penal and the earthquake is right above, the earthquake happened down there. They have no boys down there recording no earthquake. Yeah, because they tell people how well the earthquake happened there and there. The earthquake didn't happen there, folks. Yeah, and it wasn't no 4.0 happened there. UV seismic just made up a magnitude by the reporting. That's by people in Penal and other places reporting how strong they felt the earthquake. That is how UV seismic record the earthquake. And then now this dumbass, this dumbass in Trinidad and Tobago Weather Center, yeah, Colin, this dumbass Trinidad and Tobago Weather Center, yeah, he gone now and they go on and make up what do you call it again, as a seismogram, right? A seismogram showing where the earthquake really happened, knowing very well that UV seismic have absolutely no buoys or no instrument down Cedros, no instrument in Point Fortin, no instrument in Princestown, no instrument in Muruka. There's no, the only place that have instrument on land, to be honest, is places like Shogunas. Yeah, Shogunas have instrument. What do you call this place again? Sandy Grande have no instrument, right? Places like Rio Claro, the Southland have no instrument to detect no earthquakes happening down there. So they lie to the public and tell the public, well, that was a 4.0. They lie. Yeah, they put the magnitude of earthquake based on the experience of how people felt it. We are stupid, Yui. Yeah, we are stupid. And we know definitely well that you all don't know nothing. Yeah, there's a direct attack on Yui Shitmik and USGS and all of them who think they know about Elohim judgment or Elohim plans. All of them who think they know Elohim divine plans. That is the reason why a lot of you go into hell. Yeah, a lot of you go into hell. Yeah. So when the earthquake, in typical earthquake happening all over Trinidad, no reports from UV seismic. Why? Why people not opening their eyes? That's the problem. The problem is why people are not opening their eyes. Right? 3.8 magnitude earthquake happening, Carupano. UV supposed to be reporting the earthquakes. They're not reporting the earthquakes. You know why? Because the earthquake speaks of my drawings. Yeah, my drawings is a definite acronym of the earthquakes that are happening around the earth. Yeah, before it happened. So now we know. And UV them seismic, UV seismic, no. They know that the tsunami going to happen, Shogunas. Because from judging from my drawing, everything that I've said is accurate. Yeah, when the drawing was released, the main fault right outside Hyatt, yeah, it had a wormhole. Remember that? You all remember that? Remember there was a wormhole that formed right outside Hyatt. If I can find that drawing, if I can find that video, there was a wormhole, right? A wormhole right outside Hyatt, right? That formed, yeah, right where you see the yellow here, right? So right where you see the yellow, this thing is buying. Right where you see the yellow here, right here, is definitely where ABBA started to take water from here, and they started to cry it and take the water from here, transport the water with a wormhole from underground. Look as you can see, all the lines that is drawn definitely states that a mega tsunami going to happen in Shogunas. Yeah, so all this shit that UV seismic talking here and there, I really don't know how to give the public more proof that I am really the accurate source. So I think I'm wasting time explaining this because people still going back to the old ways. I don't think it making sense right now to explain this, but I already did a full drawing of it already, and I did a drawing multiple times, and people just don't listen. Yeah, they just don't care. They don't care. Yeah, that's the reason why my drawing's big. Let's look at that. My drawing's big. You can see all the alphabet letters on the drawing. What you enjoying now? Huh? What freaking you enjoying? A small piece of shit. And you can't even see the star. Because you know why? It's exactly happened library. That is where the earthquake happened, folks. It happened where the letter K is. To begin the split from the letter K to the letter L. Because the letter L run to Mayaro. Alright? And the separation is right under penal and other places. As I state already, that Cedrus from let me just make it very clear, from penal, right, after penal, all the land after penal, alright, is more seated not on the tectonic plate. I keep saying that over and over. Cedrus and all those places are not seated on the tectonic plate. Yeah, they are just a piece of land floating on water. That's the difference, right? The difference is, that is the reason why Cedrus begin landslides first. I don't understand. That is because Cedrus began the landslides first, because Cedrus and all those other places is off the tectonic plate. You understand? Hence the reason why Cedrus began landslides first, and that happened in February 2018. February 2018. This drawing came out in let me see, January 2017. I think January 2017 to September, somewhere around there. Yeah, this drawing came out way before earthquakes begin to happen on land in Trinidad. Yeah, this drawing came out way before any earthquakes begin to happen on land in Trinidad. Now we have a lot of, we know from judging from the drawing, there's a lot of earthquakes to happen on land again. So there's another earthquake to happen in Labre, and there's another earthquake to happen in Penal. There's one to happen in Point Fortin, none to happen in Cedrus yet. And all those places, the reason why the earthquake happened in Penal is to bring the separation. And hence the reason why after the earthquake happened in Penal or Saparia, so they say, yeah, after that, then saturation began to happen in Penal, right? Am I right? Penal wasn't having no rain. Am I right, Mohan? Mohan, am I right? Am I right? No, you all need to tell me if I'm right or I'm wrong, you know, right? If I'm wrong or I'm right, or I'm right or I'm wrong. Anyhow you wanna say. Tell me if I am wrong. If I'm wrong, I will actually say why I'm wrong, how I'm wrong, right? But judging from my drawing, the split has begun. Yeah, from the letter K, Labre, straight across to Mayaro. Yeah, that's why the earthquake happened. Penal, Rock Road. Yeah, that's why people in Penal felt it, but they didn't feel it that hard. People in Labre felt the earthquake hard, but people in Labre know nothing about UV seismic. People in Labre don't know nothing about UV seismic. People are afraid to report certain things because they think people call them mad. You know what I mean? A lot of people just call me mad, you know. I appreciate people calling me mad. At least I'm still somebody who trying to reach out to you. Somebody who trying to teach you the truth. Other than UV seismic deceiving you, manipulating you continually with information that they are being paid to give the public. There's a big eye-opening. Recently, the Prime Minister Rowley went over to UV seismic head office in St. Augustine. Yeah, after Rowley went to St. Augustine, what happened? There were floods in St. Augustine. Yeah, and St. Augustine is not far from Tunapuna. Yeah, and judging from the drawing, UV seismic and then we get earthquake just now. Earthquakes will begin in Tunapuna. Yeah, earthquakes already begun in Tunapuna, but it is just a small magnitude that people cannot feel. Yeah, just like what happened in Penal, the same thing will happen in Labre. And from Labre it will go to Sandy Grande. From Sandy Grande you go to Toko. From Toko you go to Sagaramas. From Sagaramas it go to Maturin. From Maturin it go to Carupano. From Carupano it go to Tokopita. Yeah, right? So that's making you all understand that all these earthquakes are happening for a reason and for a purpose. Now, the letter K and L connect to different islands to where. So places like Suriname, right? The letter L is connected to Suriname. So if an earthquake happens where the letter L is, Suriname will feel it, because that is a fault line connecting to island. This is how Yahuwah did it. This is how it's supposed to be. This is how it is accurately. That people need to understand, yeah, of the different earthquakes and how to know of the different earthquakes, so that they'll be able to differentiate the difference from certain different earthquakes. So you see the song right now? I just want to play this song right now. It's either you're on the ark of safety, or either you're on the ark of destruction. There's an ark of destruction. The earth is an ark. Yeah, the earth is an ark, but there's an ark of safety and there's an ark of destruction. Which one of the arks that you really want to be on? Do you want to be on the ark of safety in the New YAHRUSHALAYIM, the New Jerusalem, or do you want to be on the ark of destruction, which already begin to unfold on the earth? So it's up to you to tell us which one of the ark that you really want to be on.
Though the wicked persecute I, still my heart has love. Oh, my head's anointed with the powers of love. Though the wicked persecute I with envy and grudge. Oh, my head's anointed. Hey, there is no room for mistakes. We're sailing a tight ship ashore. Get the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. There is no room for mistakes, mama said. Sailing a tight ship ashore. Get the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. Yeah. Though the wicked persecute I, still my heart is low. Oh, my head's anointed with the powers of love. Though them wicked persecute I with envy and grudge, but my head's anointed. There is no room for mistakes. We're sailing a tight ship ashore. Get the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. There is no room for mistakes, Papa said. Sailing a tight ship ashore. Get the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. Hey, let's get this ship up and cranking, speaking, spanking, yes. All hands on deck, I said. Don't let me say it again. Let's get this ship up and cranking, speaking, spanking, yeah.
Yeah!
All hands on deck.
All hands on deck.
I said, don't let I got
Yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's about time right about now. It's either in the ark of safety or in the ark of destruction. The world is the ark of destruction. The New Jerusalem, the New YAHRUSHALAYIM is the ark of safety. It's up to you which one of the arks that you would like to be a part of. You can't be in the ark of the world and want to be in the ark of safety. It will never work. It will never work. Ever, 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 never work. You can't want to be a part of the kingdom of Yahushua and want to be a part of the kingdom of darkness. It will never work. You have to choose, and choose now. You know what I'm saying? Choose now. Right now, that's a recap of Typhoon. Is Tammany's. We have Typhoon, whoever the name of the song right now. We in the name of the Typhoon is right now heading to right now that Typhoon is heading right now to Taiwan. Alright, so as we can see, earthquakes are happening right now in Peru. Alright, small magnitudes, yeah, but as soon as we cross 12 o'clock tonight, you will see mega earthquakes beginning. Alright, it will not be 15 minutes interval anymore. I decree that it will not be 15 minutes intervals anymore. It will be every 5 minutes. Yeah, you see time going and nobody is listening.
Though the wicked persecute I, still my heart has love. Oh, my head's anointed with the powers of love. Though the wicked persecute I with envy and grudge. Oh, my head's anointed. Hey, there is no room for mistakes. We're sailing a tight ship ashore. Get the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. There is no room for mistakes, mama said. Sailing a tight ship ashore. Get the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. Yeah. No, the weak.
Hey, what's up to you, Mr. Robert Boodoo? Mr. Robert Boodoo, all due respect, sir. Do you think I'm a madman? Please be honest. If you say I'm a madman, well, okay. I want to know why you say I am a madman.
Wicked persecute I, still my heart is low. Oh, my head's anointed with the powers of love. Though them wicked persecute.
Because I don't understand why people seeing the proof right in front of them, right in front of them, right in front of their eyes, right in front of their face. They're seeing the proof. They will come and laugh at me, but they will never laugh at you, shitmic. They will never laugh at you, seismic. They will never laugh at all the famous psychics. They will never laugh at the pastors. They will never laugh at them at all. Because they think that they are the divine one. And what they did was, what the world did was, is put down the righteous one. The one that could direct them. The one that could lead them into eternal life. Yeah, that's what the world did. So the world, what the world doing right now is trying to put their feet down against me so that I could shut my mouth from speaking certain things, so that they will continue to live their godly lifestyle and continue to live their life. With all due respects, you could continue to live your life however you please to live your life. You know what I mean? But this is not the time. Yeah, this is not the time to put your foot down and persecute me, who trying to help you in the long run. And very soon you will see it with your own eyes. Yeah, you will see it with your own eyes. For rejecting the divine messenger of Elohim, you will suffer the consequences for your rejection. Yeah, that is what's going to happen, folks. All due respects, you know what I mean? For all due respects, that is what exactly going to happen. Because people don't listen, and people just thief. Yes, people just come and thief what I'm saying, and then go back and change around the words. But today I show proof, right? This is just one proof of the things I've spoken, right? But in the long run, you will suffer the consequences, right?
You die with envy and grudge, but my head's anointed. There is no room for mistakes.
So everybody laughing, but the more they laugh, is the more closer the destruction coming. Yeah, everybody laughing now. I'm telling you all, coming the 21st of August 2019. Right, it are those who will live and those who wouldn't live to see it. But I'm telling you all, right, coming the 21st, coming the 17th, coming the 16th, the 15th, after we cross into midnight tonight, right, we got into a different shift of events. Nobody listening, so things will happen faster, and that's how the world going to be destroyed really quickly. So keep laughing, keep laughing at Archangel Samuel, while your demise drawing closer and closer and closer, and while your pastor still telling you you have enough time to accept Jesus. So you continue, right? You continue with your way. You have enough time to accept Yahweh and all them other deities, all right, of idolatry. Yeah, so you all just continue with the way all are going. Continue with the religion, continue with the tradition, continue with that way that you want to live. Yeah, because you can't come to me and try to teach me anything, and you are walking in Elohim's righteousness. You're not living one day in the commandments. Yeah, you're not even talking to Elohim. You don't even know the triune eternal family. The world is completely lost. They do not know who the creators are. And I am sent here to lead people back into the arms of the creators. Yeah, if they reject or they accept, it's up to them. That is their own salvation. Yeah, if they reject or they accept, right, that is their own free will. Yeah, it's their own free will. Everyone given their own free will. Is either you listen or you be destroyed when that time comes. Yeah, that is the reason why, again, I keep saying, that is the reason why 7.4 earthquake happened in southwest Sumatra, Indonesia, and there was no tsunami at all. You know why? Although the earthquake happened in southwest of Sumatra, Indonesia, there was no tsunami. Although there is still a tsunami warning, there was no tsunami. Why? Yeah, because everything I say must come to pass. Yeah, that is the reason why. That is the reason why when the earthquake happened, there was no tsunami warnings. Because the real tsunami is coming. The mega tsunami is coming. And they go finish them off. Yeah?
Sailing a tight ship ashore, at the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. There is no room for mistakes, Papa said. Sailing a tight ship ashore, at the broom, sweep the place. Oh, clear our space. Hey. Let's get this ship up and cranking, speaking, spanking, yes. All hands on deck, I said. Don't let me say it again. Let's get this ship up and cranking, speaking, spanking, yeah. All hands on deck, I said. Don't let I gotta say it again.
From a little boy, them used to grudge with me reality. Some of them are old outside, them full of their envy and malice. Some of them are get bad mind and saying those are rag and malice. Bless the lucha, bless the no man curse Babylon is alright. Now gossip for them all that work, they're watching who's working the hardest. Cause some jump at anything that's ruffling the grasses. And them never yet grudge the other creatures.
Alright, so that was proof there. So that was definite proof of some of the things that you all didn't understand. But as I say and I keep saying, who can't hear will feel. After the song, we're going to jump right into the Hawaii teaching, right?
Who can hear will feel and see that joy is real. Yeah. Dreams of a poor man sleep are of getting riches one day. While the money man falls in the heat, thinking wealth can make them say. Even blind needs no eyes to see that the gift of God depends on love and liberty is real. And here we'll feel and see that God is real. And here we'll feel Jah plays no hide and seek. And here we'll feel you'll see all the double when in trouble without hesitation. You cry and call on Jah name. Cannot go in vain. Hearken to the voice of his calling and make sure that you are saved. Who can't hear will feel and see that Jah is real. Who can't hear will feel Jah plays no hide and seek. Who can't hear will feel you see. Ravished, terrorized, intimidating, victimized, objects of scattering fear and dread. Can dispute. Every knee shall bow and tongues confess of King David's rule. Who can't hear will feel and see that Jah is real. Who can't hear will feel Jah plays no hide and seek. Who can't hear will feel you see. Dreams of a poor man sleep are of getting riches one day. Can make them say, bear in mind.
hesitation, you cry and call on your name. Yet when he helps you from your wrongs, you still won't refrain. Why are you hard of hearing your words cannot go in vain? Hearken to the voice of his calling and make sure that you are saved. Who can't hear will feel and see that Jah is real. Who can't hear will feel, Jah plays no hide and seek. Who can't hear will feel, you see. Ravish and terrorize, intimidating, victimize, objects are scattering fear and dread. But what man proposes, I know Jah is spoken to his powers, we are like insects.
I want you all to understand, millions of people is going to die, right? Millions of people is going to die, and if I didn't give a fuck, I wouldn't have been spending all these hours, all these countless hours trying to reach people. And then some of them turn against me, yeah? Some of them want to stab me in the back, they want to shoot me in my head, yeah? Some of them want to kill the messenger, some of them plotting against the messenger, some of them do all kind of evil things against me. They know who I am, yeah? They had their dreams, they had their visions to confirm who I am, yeah? To confirm who I am, yeah? But because they want their own way and they can't have their own way, and they realize, hey, we in the flesh still, so I could do Archangel Samuel whatever we want. That's where you're wrong. One day, and that day coming soon, I will have the privilege to deal with all of you who turn against me. Yeah, I will have the privilege to deal with all my enemies, and it wouldn't be nice. Trust me, it wouldn't be nice that day. No, it wouldn't be nice when I have the privilege to deal with all those who hate me. Yeah, all those who hate me without a cause. But I'm the one really trying to help people. I'm the one who really trying to stretch out my hand to help people. I'm the one who's spending the countless hours trying to reach people. At the end of the day, I am the one that people look as the bad one. Yeah, but I am the one who really trying to help people. Yeah, but fuck that. Millions of people going to die, whether or not you like it or you don't like it. It could have been different. It could have been different. You could have been rescued. Yeah, you could have been raptured. Millions of people is going to die in the Caribbean islands. Millions is going to die in Australia, Indonesia, the Philippines put together. Yeah, millions of them are going to die in Taiwan and all those different places that are having earthquakes. Yeah, but I trying to help you, you trying to fucking cut off my head. But that ain't going to happen. Trust me, it ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen now. It will never happen. Yeah, because you get dreams and you get visions to confirm that what I'm saying. Yeah, but there's a set of fucking stiff-necked people. Yeah, yeah, you all stiff-necked, right? You all stiff-necked. People going to die. Nobody care. Everybody laugh at Archangel Samuel. Nobody laughs at the enemies and the enemies deceiving them. Nobody laughs at all, right? Nobody laughs at the enemies at all. People will sit down and listen to a whole fucking segment of rubbish. People will sit down and listen to a whole segment of bullshit. People will sit down and watch a whole fucking hour NASA launching into fucking space that don't exist. Yeah, people will sit down, spend countless hours listening to fucking pastors talking about favors and blessing this and blessing that, and God will do this and God will do that, and you in this with God and all kind of shit. Yeah, but nobody went sit down and taking 1 hour or 2 minutes. People won't even sit down a fucking second and just listen. And just listen. Things to save their own soul. Yeah, teachings to save their own soul. Nobody will sit down, take a little time and listen to what I have to say in order to save themselves from destruction. Nobody wants to be saved from destruction now. That is the reason why destruction keeps drawing nearer and nearer and nearer and nearer, because nobody ain't taking me serious, right? And the Creator saying that. The Creator saying that nobody ain't taking me serious at all. Yeah, I know some people be saying, Archangel Samuel, who you really talking about? He talking about, yo, Archangel Samuel crying out for attention. I'm not crying out for no attention, to be honest. Yeah, to be honest, I ain't crying out for no attention from nobody. You know what I mean? I ain't crying out for no attention. Yeah, I'm not crying out for no attention. I don't want to be famous. I want to help people to be safe. I want to help people right, to escape that judgment that coming. You don't know. You have absolutely have no idea what Yahuwah plan and how he plan to destroy this world. You all have no idea at all. Destruction is looking you in your face and you're laughing at it. Yeah, everything is a joke. Everything is a joke until it reach real close to you and there's no escaping it. There's no escaping it at all, folks. Yeah, until others start to take me serious, then things might look up a little better for your life. But for now, all those who continue to suffer, let them continue to suffer. You know why? Because they continue to mock, they continue to scoff, they continue to laugh. Yeah, they continue to ridicule, they continue to spit on Elohim. Right? Everything is a joke. Every freaking thing is a joke with humans. Everything is a joke until when it reach close. Yeah, when it reach close enough, when it reach close enough, when it reach really close enough, yeah, when it reach close enough, then you will know I wasn't a madman. I was trying to save you. I was trying to save your family. I was trying to save your children. Yeah, when that time come, then you will realize that the madman is there again to tell you nothing. You know what I mean? That time will come. That time will surely come. Only continue to listen to the psychics, the pastors, the evangelists, the teachers, and all of them who full of shit, who going to hell. You continue to believe. You continue to believe rather in the ones who continue to brainwash you, the ones who continue to deceive you. You continue now. You continue now. Right? While the enemies make diverse changes in their plans, you remain brainwashed as a generation. Thank you. You remain brainwashed. You remain just how you are, and there will be no escape when that day comes. No escape at all.
Equal rights and justice for all. Rise and never fall. Tell themselves, boom, what they gonna do when enough for them the truth. Say what they gonna do, them get slew, yeah. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As bad as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in the one on earth. Alright, that day will come when I suspend and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise the world they get to you them from out of Islam, yeah. And the day I would love to see their face for all those people they do to the human race and try to take things out of place, run away to space, shoot them in the air. After one I judgment you have to get the
Yeah, Sister Moran, I am, but everybody hearts are hardened towards Elohim's love, Elohim's sacrifices, and everything they put into this fucking creation was a waste of time. It was a waste, complete waste of time. That's how Elohim feeling now. They're feeling that everything that they did, the time that they prolonged to save the generations, it was a waste of fucking time. That's how they feel right now. That's how I express to everybody who listens to this live. That's how Elohim feels right now. It was a complete waste of time. Right? Prolonging 8 years to give a generation time to repent and to return, and they never even make an effort to. They don't make an effort to at all. They make an effort to go back into the ungodly ways. They make an effort. They always make an effort to go to church every Sunday. And every Sunday they make an effort to go to church. Every other day they make an effort to go to church. They make an effort to please their pastors. They make an effort to please the deacons, to please the parents, their mother, their husbands, their wives, their children. Yeah, but they make no effort at all to please the creators. You see how sad it is? Humanity makes no effort at all. Not even to listen a word from the triune eternal family. The generation never listens. Never listens. Generations after generations is the same fucking bullshit. Generation after generation, the same idol worship. Same idol worship. Same idol worship. Every generation is the same nonsense going on over and over and over. and they don't even spend time with the creators. That's how stupid. That's how stupid they are, honestly. Yeah. The pastors and them don't talk nothing about holiness. Although they make song as though they're speaking about holiness, they're speaking about holiness. Yeah, they're speaking about their own self. They're speaking about being rich. Yeah, they're speaking about paying your tithes so that they could be rich. Yeah, while you rot. Yeah, while you rot and you suffer, your pastor driving Bentleys, your pastor have a big big house. You can go by your pastor and ask your pastor for a stick macaroni. You can go by your pastor and ask your pastor for some flour or salt. You can't. Yeah, after you push all that money in that organization or that ministry, you can't go and ask your pastor for nothing, folks. You can't go and ask your pastor for nothing. Yeah, your pastor wearing the best and your children have to wear the worst. That's so stupid. Religion have man today. They're so stupid to have them. Stupid. Completely stupid. Yeah, they give all the money to the pastor. They stay hungry because God tell the pastor to do that. Why will a God who love you, a God who love and cherish you, a God who show mercy and grace to you, a God who nourish you and bring you in the womb, why will a God like that punish you like that by giving your pastor a message, telling your pastor, it makes no sense, telling your pastor to tell you that God say that you are the sow, that God say you are the sow, you're lost. If you sow your lost, it will multiply. I so stupid humanity has become. This is how fucking stupid humanity has become. The enemy walks over them anyhow that they want. Yeah, they do whatever they want to do because humanity is powerless. They're powerless. They're completely powerless. The enemy keep doing things right in their eyes and they have no power to stop them. They say, when next election come, we wouldn't vote them. What will be the difference? Tell me. And you put a next government there, you put a next political party there, is the same fucking shit. Yeah, because they have to go according to the agenda of the Illuminati. If they don't go according to the agenda of the Illuminati, folks, then you're wasting time. You're wasting time. Yeah, because the same people who you vote for is the same people want you dead. It's the same people that leave your family hungry. It's the same people who come and take your house when you're living on state lands. Yeah, and the same people who say we care for you, and it's the same people who come in and manipulate you and your family. The same people who raising gas, who raising oil, who raising food, yeah, basic amenities, yeah, it's the same people who you're putting government, raising all these things, and then you say should that we go put a next government, and when the next government come, is the same fucking shit. You know why? Because the Illuminati put certain orders in place. Wherever government comes, when that term done, that government will take up the rest of deception or the rest of things that that other government didn't accomplish when they was in power. Listen to this tune.
When them find out that them can't escape, that me say send on the people them trace, smile on my face, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men and the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over bombs and grenades and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise the one they get to do them out of this slum. Who do you think you are? We're living in a small world. As wicked as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As slick as you think you are, we're living in a small world. As tough as you think you are, we're living in a... That one and me, I'm not going to tell them. Escape today, you can't escape tomorrow. Make sure you pay back any kind of borrow. Make sure you don't let no life in a sorrow. Make sure you're not lead them straight like arrow. Make sure your brain not push out in a barrow. Make sure you make them walk out and borrow. Yeah, make sure your meditation and narrow. Judgment, the right tell them something the one. That day will come when I sit and they see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I see they handing over bombs and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when Emperor Selassie shall rise up on the wheel. innocent going down the drain. You have to pay for the shackles and chains, and pay for this washing of the brain, and pay for these guns and cocaine, the sick and the lame. Alright, that day will come when I stand and see all those wicked men in the fire getting burned. That day will come when they will try to escape, and there will be nowhere to run. That day will come when I shall see they handing over guns and bayonets and bullets and guns. That day will come when blaze up the fire right when I'm ready. Pick up gun down, stand down the one that day, yo.
What a day it will be to see the powers of the triunity. Yeah. We dive right into the prophecy of Hawaii, which is now unfolding right now.
To be a huge tsunami. Be riding on the waves coming in. You can see what's happening in Pakistan, India, what's happening in Saudi Arabia, what's happening in Australia, what's happening right now in America. If we read the prophecy very well, we will know exactly what I'm talking about, and you will get to understand some deeper things I'll be teaching today over this life. Right? Alright. So there will also be, when the underground volcano erupts, what do you think what will happen? When the underground volcano erupts, it's going to be a lava tsunami. Now that tsunami will be riding on the waves coming in, and this is what will happen. This is what you will see afterwards. The sea will be completely wiped out, and everything that is living will die. Right? So this is exactly what is going to happen when that mega tsunami comes forth. Now, there's a tsunami to hit New York as well. Now, the tsunami to hit New York is a water tsunami. Right? So, the tsunami that is going to hit New York City is going to be a huge tsunami. So we're talking about 700 feet high. Or it could actually tip at least 800 feet high. Or it could go at least 1,000 feet high. No, I haven't gotten 1,000 feet high. I got 700 feet high. Now, if ABBA them says that they're going to do something, and they specifically say, hey, we're going to do an 8.1 earthquake, we're going to do this there, we're going to do this there, we're going to, we're going to bring forth sinkholes in those places, we're going to split Africa, all these things were prophesied by myself as well, which have already come to pass as well, right? Alright, so what I need you to do right now is to invite someone to listen to this live.
Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. That's right. Hey! We're going to esteem the name of Yahuwah. Hallelujah. That's a Hebrew name for our Heavenly Father. Come on now.
You are the author of creation. You are the ruler of the nations. You're the door to salvation.
Sing it high, praise.
You are the author of creation. You are the ruler of the nations. You're the door to salvation.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah Elohim, I humble myself before you now.
next shift.
You're my everything. My everything.
Sing it, baby.
So let's get as much people as possible to watch this live, because I'm going to actually talk about some really deep things.
Fusion, under your wings you cover me. My deliverance is you. Nobody else but you. You are my refuge and my strength. Under your wings you cover me. My deliverance is you. Hey, Yahuwah.
As you know, I have everybody, most people on social media know who I am, right? Because in the claims that I make, the things that I actually say actually comes to pass, and what the enemies and them flying never comes to pass, right? So all my enemies out there, that day is coming, and that day is here. You will not escape Yahuwah judgment. You will not escape Yahuwah judgment.
Elohim, I humble myself before you now.
So what the enemies did, they actually told people to listen to my life. I a prophet liar, I a false prophet, whatever. They actually said bad things against me and bad things against the kingdom of Elohim. That's why shame has come upon Elohim's, our enemies.
Come on, high praise.
Are you ready for Yellowstone to erupt? Did you watch a movie 2012? Well, if you happen to watch the movie 2012, I'm going to show you some events from it in a sec.
Come on, David.
So Yellowstone is Revelation 12.
Just to clap their hands right here.
Everybody clap their hands.
We're just gonna sing a song chant right here. And we're gonna esteem the name of Yahuwah, the Elohim of the universe.
Take it up, David.
Come on. Yahuwah, you're my king. Say yeah. Yahuwah, you're my king. Yahuwah, my everything. Yeah. Say yeah.
All right, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
Humble myself before you now.
Humble myself.
Reverence and praise belong to you.
It all belongs
I
to you.
humble myself before you now. I want to dance a little. Reverence
Come on,
and praise belong to you.
Aloha. 6:15 a.m. May 18th, 2018. I think this is fissure 10. I was heading home and just happened to look down the road and saw this. Oh boy. Saw the smoke in the distance. This is on Malama. Man. Oh man. Pretty impressive sight. Seeing the smoke, that's for sure. No red. I'm not really going any further because all the sulfur. So, not much action. Aloha.
Give me faith, oh Jah, I pray, oh Lord, to face another day.
So the cracks are opening.
Oh,
just as it was prophesied.
Lord, give me strength.
So give us strength, yeah.
To face another day. Carry on life's road. Carry on my load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh, my Lord.
Hey, shout out to your brother Zatosh. Always watching from Iran. Hey, shout out to your sister Lisa.
Tell me where I've been. All help for it is past and all help for you to go. Without whom I could not be. When you're trying to leave, you are the light. I wouldn't be so unwise. And so I promise to serve thee, oh my Lord. And I beg thee some mercy. Lord, give me strength to face another day. Journey along life's road. Carry my heavy load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh my Lord. Life has become a burden.
Oh yeah.
Living in this
As we are drawing near to the mega event.
evil system. Oh Jah,
We are drawing nearer and nearer to the mega event.
please strengthen me. I cannot make it alone. I need you as my own. Oh Jah, I call on thee. Some are trying
So what is this mega event?
to leave. You are the light, or I wouldn't be so unwise. And so I promise to serve thee, oh my Lord. And I beg thee some mercy.
Look at those cracks. Wow. Elohim is not playing.
Lord, give me strength.
If they said that they're going to crack Hawaii open, they're going to do it. And you're already seeing the words happening right there.
Face another day. Make it along life's road. Carry on my load. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on. Oh my
So this is proof of a prophecy fulfilled again.
Lord. Say give me strength, oh Jah, to carry on.
So why are these people still there? Sacrifice.
And do that
Human sacrifice.
holy word. Oh, yeah.
So make sure and push this life. It will do if you share the life. I want to reveal something about those cracks.
Give me strength that I can make my stand above the sinking sail. Oh, hey. When you're trying to leave, you are the delight, but I wouldn't be so unwise.
So do you know how deep those cracks really is?
And so I promise to serve thee, oh my Lord. And I'm begging
You're gonna hear it just now.
thee mercy. Lord, give me strength
Yeah, give us strength.
to face another day. Make it along life's road.
It's another day on the battlefield.
And carry on my Lord. Give me strength, oh Jah, to carry
Are you ready for what is about to occur in Hawaii? Now all the words that I've spoken to you has come to pass. Some is yet to be fulfilled. Alright. So you see what's going on here, right? You're seeing cracks and stuff like that open up. Next, what's going to happen is the same lava ball. Can anybody remember what is the lava ball? Could you all remember what is the lava ball? Anybody? Any commander? I'm watching through the comment section right now. Very good, Sister Wati. Just wanted to see all those who are following along. Alright, so I want to stop a part of it. Okay. Alright, let's see if I need you can hear me well. Alright, you see I have a mouse there. Alright, let me just play it one more time and then I will explain what's going to happen here. Alright, I want to focus on this whole lot of scene. Alright, so I'm going to reveal something a little shocking to you. Slow down the beat. In a little too high. Alright, I hope you can hear me well now. The music was kinda loud. Yes. Alright. Look where the mouse is. I want to show you all something here. There's a reason why I'm playing this video, of course, right? So this is what I wanted to do. I want you to share this live, right? You know, I would have laughed too at what I see in there, you know, but this is my job. My job is to specifically say what is going to happen from here. Seeing this crack here is things that I've already prophesied, things that Yahushua have already said that he will do, things from since 2017, which happening now in Hawaii. All right, this is my responsibility to bring you the real truth and to teach you the way forward of the kingdom of what will be the other event unfolding in Hawaii, which is Puna. I think that is Puna in Hawaii. Am I correct? Yes. This is lower Puna. All right. All right. Also, what's other things happening in Hawaii as well is the lava. That's the lava from one of the fissure, from one of the cracks. They am calling it fissure. I call it crack. Right? Lava that coming out from the crack, which made a hole coming out from the crack. All right. That's a main tube or main vein of the volcano, of so to speak. Right? All right. What gonna happen here? First of all, I want to point out to you what I see, what I'm seeing right now. So this is what I'm actually seeing right now. What I'm seeing here is a 1. If you can see the 1, and you can see the 0. All right. So you see the 0. All right. I want to reveal something else to you. Now, look within the crack. If you look in the crack, look in the crack here. What do you see? What do you see here? So what do you see here within the hole of the crack? All right, what we see in there, what I see in, this is part of the crate, which is part of the tectonic plate, right? It's a different soil, of course. So the cracks that you're seeing, which I will be explaining throughout this video and other videos to come, all right, on this live. The tectonic plate is being sheeted out, pulled out from under the earth, and what's really happening also is the Pacific plate, the Pacific tectonic plate is also being shifted out of its place. All right, so every activity needs to take time. Now, remember I was talking about the transformation in our bodies, you know, and I was talking about when the shift will happen, when the switch effect will happen, when certain things will happen within our body to bring us to the readiness of transformation. Well, right, this is what's happening. The process of the transformation, a part of it has ended. Now we actually go into the readiness process to be transformed. Again, let me explain this. Remember, I explained to you 2017, 2016, 2015, 2013, 2012, 2010, 2007. Well, yeah, 2007. All right, 2007 though. All right, so I did explain to you that there will be a supernatural transformation. Now, what is happening? Things that you need to specifically probably write down before I reveal them to you here. So the event of the transformation, that part of your body going through a certain process, well, that part has ended. Now there's another shift that is going on within you right now to get you ready. So this is the last process of the transformation in your body. All right, remember, your body need to go through a certain change in order for this transformation to happen to you, right? So it has been happening for quite a long while now, and Yahuwah said that tough part that people was going through certain things, well, that tough part has ended. Now
is the readiness part. This is the readiness part now to transform. So this is the readiness part now to get ready, to be ready, to be transformed. Now, what does it mean for you who will actually go through the ready transformation? What it means is your body is already prepared. It means that your body was already prepped in order to go through that transformation change. Your body has to go through certain process. Now there is a process. When Yahushua, let me just give you an example. When Yahushua came into the flesh, Yahushua died, not on a cross. Yahushua died on a stake, so on and so on. All right. When Yahushua died and rose on the third day, it was a confirmation. I'm not going into that because I teach this already. What I'm trying to teach you all here is there's something called a transfiguration process, right? So there's a transfiguration process occurring right now in the bodies of those who will be raptured, of those who will be taken up, per se, or caught away into the heavens with Yahushua, of course. I'm speaking about the rapture. I'm speaking about the catching away. All right. So that's what is going to happen. Now you are going through the ready process. It means that your body already go through the tough process. All right. Your body already went through the tough process. Now you're going through the ready process. What it means is you must be spiritually ready. All right. So you must be spiritually ready for the catching away. That's what it means, right? Because your body already went through all the processes that you need to do some months ago. It maybe take about 2 years to actually get to understand, right, specific things that is happening in the spirit and in your body. All right. Okay, so I'll be teaching about this again because I already taught people about this. It just came up. All right, so we're talking about the volcano. What is going to happen in Hawaii is going to shock everyone again. All right. So recently, Yahuwah gave me a prophecy. Yes, people saying, "Who you boasting? You always boasting. He always boasting about yourself and rating up yourself." If I don't do this, if I don't rate up myself in Elohim, the fallen ones will deceive you. The fallen ones will deceive you, and you will fall. Now your soul is very precious to Elohim, so you need to listen to everything that I say. Although it have 10 people on life, it have 1,000,000 people, 1,000,000 angels listening to my live right now in heaven. So everybody in heaven listening to this live broadcast right now on what I'm revealing to you, because they are witnesses. They will be the witness of everything that I teach you, so that when that day comes, you cannot say, I never hear that from nobody else. Nobody never teach me that. I don't know nothing about this. I didn't get time to prepare for this. You did get time. You did listen, but you rejected. Some people did reject. All right. Anyhow, I'd like to shout out to you, Commander Sarah, Commander Karen, and all right. Thank you, Sister Wati. That is exactly what I mean. The transfiguration process follows up the transformation process in order to be ready. Yes, Sister Wati, you are listening. This is exactly what I'm saying here. The transfiguration process follows up the transformation process in order to be ready. So in order to be ready, you needed to go through the transfiguration process. All right, went through the transfiguration process, went through certain processes in order to be purged, in order to become gold, in order to be holy in the eyesight of the Most High, in order to be purged with hyssop, in order to be washed, right, through the blood of Yahushua, in order to be baptized by the RUACH in fire. All right, so that's what it means. All right, so what we're seeing here is a 1 and a 0. Also, if you look from a very far distance, you could see it actually is Abba's face. Now the crack that I am seeing here, it is Abba's face. Okay, so over this life today, I am actually going to teach you all some really things. Alright, the things that we're going to go over here on this live today is the events that I've prophesied to you that people say is not coming to pass. The events that I've prophesied a while and they're not happening now. We're going to search YouTube to see all the events happening right now. So what you could do is send links in my inbox about events that are happening, and we could play it live on YouTube. Alright, we could play it live, and we could actually prove these fools who say that nothing I say comes to pass, who actually say about I being a fraud is nothing like that, right? They are just jealous that Yahuwah has chosen me to teach the ancient truth. They are jealous, right? They are jealous of me being who I am in Elohim. Alright, so you see Abba's face right there. So there's Abba's face right there. Right there's Abba's face and the little beard right there. Alright, next thing I'm seeing is Mother IMAYAH. I'm seeing her there, and within the same part, some people might be seeing what I'm seeing. This is the child. Now remember something. A certain part of the scripture speaks about the earth being in a time of peril. Means that the earth is going to burst. What I'm seeing is a little child. What I'm seeing here is a little child who has been birthed. What it means that this child has been birthed, it means that destruction has begun, right? Birth pangs, or birth pangs as you say. So the earth is no longer pregnant with disaster. What is happening is the contraction is happening, where the destruction is happening. But the thing is, the government is hiding the truth that the earth is splitting. Alright, alright, so let me just see what this really is. Right, so I'm gonna play it and explain something else to you. Everybody remember what's going to happen here. This whole house going to sink. What's going to happen here is a lava flow. Lava going to come through here, but not only that going to happen. Alright, before I reveal something else, let's just take a look down in the crack as we get a chance. Alright, nobody will explain this the way how I'll explain it to you as well. So what will happen here is that, remember the small earthquakes that they were getting? Remember the small earthquakes? Well, this is what the small earthquakes did. What happened is Abba created the small earthquakes, and what he did was bind all the small earthquakes together to create a force from underground to split coming up. Alright, listen to me again. Listen to me again. Let me say it slow if I'm talking a little too fast. So what Abba did, really, remember the small earthquakes that they actually getting? Now if they get a big earthquakes, that could actually make things worse. But Abba don't really want it become worse yet. What he wants is the words that he spoke to me come to pass, so that the heathens could see and tremble. Alright? And what Abba did with the small earthquakes, all the small earthquakes that they got, he actually add up all the earthquakes together, and use that tremor to split from this core. See what you see here? The split start at least 6 feet down. Alright, so the split didn't happen above the surface, right? Because if the split didn't happen above the surface, it will not be like this. Alright? The split happened from under the earth, about 6 feet coming up. So that's how he caused that to split. But not only that, what actually caused the split? It wasn't really the earthquake only that caused the split. No. In order to create in order to create something, a hole or something in the earth, Yahuwah didn't just use earthquake. He didn't just use an earthquake to create a split. Now what Yahuwah did, Yahuwah used a specific technique called the tectonic. Wait this boy. Alright, what Yahuwah did, he used an ancient technique which is called the tectonic upliftment. Alright, let me just say it a little slow. What Yahuwah did, I'll talk a little slow because I'm so excited to reveal this to you, of course. What ABBA, Yahuwah, did was use an ancient technique called the tectonic upliftment. So what he did was lift the tectonic plate and create a shaking from under the earth. So what happened to the tectonic plate from under? It will actually give you like a boom song, right? So when the tectonic plate give it a boom song, he used something called electromagnetic field. He used electromagnetic field to create a split. Alright, so what Yahuwah did, let me just talk slow so that people could take notes. What Yahuwah did was use an ancient technique called the tectonic uplifting of the plates then, right? A tectonic uplifting of the plates. So what he did was tilt the plate. So the plate was tilt in Hawaii, and what ABBA did was create like a magnetic shock wave, right? So what ABBA did was create a magnetic shock wave, and that shock wave caused the vibrating from underground. For the underground, where the tectonic plate is actually resting above the fault line, ABBA caused the tectonic plate to vibrate. So the tectonic plate vibrated, causing the earth from underground to begin to slip. So the slipping began from under the earth coming up. So when it split coming up, right, according to the magnitude of earthquake ABBA creates, according to the magnetic earthquake that ABBA caused, please take notes because I really please take notes because I really cannot remember what I just said. It just came to me, ABBA just told me, but you need to write down. That's what I told you all. Write down what I'm teaching you here. NASA is not going to teach you this because they have no idea how earthquakes start. Remember I promised to you some days ago, right? Oh, I will teach you all how earthquakes start. Well, this is how I'm teaching you all here. Unless if I do a drawing, which I don't really want to do a drawing right now. I'm just teaching you all the fundamentals for you to understand how earthquakes start. Alright, so the tectonic plate is being tilted. So when the tectonic plate is being tilted, ABBA used a magnetic shock wave to remove the soil, to remove not the whole earth, to remove where he wants to split. So when he wants to split, he create a vein, which means he creates a drain from underground, which is called a tube. ABBA create a vein, which is called a tube, where the lava from the other side, right, where the lava from the other side will connect, right? So when the lava connect, it will actually create a volcano right where the house is. So right where the house is, it's going to create a volcano. So there will be a new, right? Now the fissures that happening, I think it have up to 21 fissures open up in Hawaii. So we're going up to 25 or to 23. But what's going to happen where you see these cracks, if you look very good, you can see the quality of dirt that you see in here. Look at the quality of dirt. Just look at the quality. Let me see if I can just shift it around. Let me see what the still is here. Alright, so look at the quality of the dirt. You see red, you see different colors. Alright, about 6 feet down it's not really the tectonic plate yet, because the tectonic plate is about, let me see, the tectonic plate maybe about 1,000 feet deep. You see, according to the magnitude of earthquakes, it will create the soil to remove from underground. So the splitting will begin from underground coming up. All right, so let me just go forward. All right, so if you notice how the crack is, notice how the crack is, notice the color soil that you see in there. Let's notice the color soil. All right, so let's notice the color soil that you see in there. That's not the soil that we saw in the beginning. Let me show you. Let's see if I can find it. All right. Alright, look at this soil. You know what's happening in Hawaii? The water from underground is being sucked out. What's happening is the water to keep plants alive, you know, to keep things alive. The water from the soil from underground, there's no water underground anymore. What's happening is, remember all the rain that happened, the saturation process that happened and happening all throughout the earth. That's how the cracks happen with earthquakes happening underground. So then that's the reason why sometimes you get an earthquake at a specific depth. You don't really feel earthquake above the surface. Again, earthquakes do not happen above the surface. Like earthquakes do not happen here. Let me just say here is above the surface, right? Let me say this is here above the surface, right? Earthquakes don't happen so. Just like I explained to you about the technique that YAHUWAH is doing. Well, that technique is unknown to this world. That technique is unknown. Scientists don't know. NASA don't know. No USGS. They don't know nothing about this technique. They don't know nothing about it. And they have no interest in teaching you anything about what I'm teaching you right about now, which is actually ancient things. Note to take note of this. Now, if you had to go to a science class to learn about this, you would have to pay big money, right? To learn this, if they knew about this and they want to teach you how to be a scientist,
18 minutes ago,
you would have to pay big money to go and learn this. But I'm teaching you for free. Right? You are being taught here for free. No money or friends. All right? No PayPal account or nothing like that. All right. So all I'm asking you to do right now is to please share this live, because what I'm teaching you, money cannot buy this. All right, this is unknown to this world. It is unknown because they don't know how earthquakes start. All right, now, all right, so remember I explained to you about the shock wave. Well, the shock wave is the earthquake. So what caused this crack? Look at this crack. This house is on the verge of sinking. All right, so what's going to happen here around this house? This house is going to fall. How much feet you think this house will fall? This house is going to fall 20 feet down, not 6 feet. This house is going to fall 20 feet down, right? And what's going to cause this earth to move is the same technique that YAHUWAH have been doing for quite a long time. So for a long time now, YAHUWAH have been doing this technique and nobody knows about it until now that it has been revealed to only me about this technique on the way how earthquakes are caused. Alright, so they lied and told us that earthquake is Mother Nature bullshit. Alright, now we know that it's YAHUWAH that caused these earthquakes. We know that YAHUWAH create storms. We know that IMAYAH is the almighty wind. Alright, we know that YAHUSHUA is the Prince of Peace. Of course we know that, right? But we know that YAHUWAH ways are unknown, right? So what you are learning right now is very ancient. Alright, ancient things that were never taught to men, things that were never taught to men before is being taught to you on this live, through this live. Alright, so what's going to happen here? An earthquake is going to happen. So what is earthquake is going to happen is in lower Puna area, and the shock wave is going to remove the soil around this house. This whole house is going to collapse down 20 feet. Also, this tree that you see here is dead. You know why? Because there's sulfur underground. Of course, there are gases coming out from these holes, right? There are things happening in Hawaii that they are not telling people about. The USGS is not alerting the people of anything that is happening in Hawaii. It's all a sacrifice, right? These people in Hawaii, they should vacate. They should leave Hawaii Island completely. They should leave Lani State. But you know what? They will never tell them to leave, because when that plant destroyed by the lava, which it will, that plant, all right, you know what I mean? Not this plant here, you know. I mean the actual plant, right? The plant, I think it's a gas plant or something. The lava is creeping into the plant as we speak. And what's going to happen is that the US government is going to blame it on nature. They're going to say it's nature who blew up the plant. Now listen to me. If they know that the island is an active volcano area, now everything that you see here not supposed to be here. Hawaii is an island which Yahuwah invented, which Yahuwah created, of course, and molded it with his own hand. For those who don't know, Hawaii is an island broken off from another island. Alright? Hawaii was actually joined to America some years ago. If we do some deep research and you see how Hawaii was long ago, you will see for yourself that Hawaii was once joined to America. It was once joined, I think, to some close states, you know. Alright, Hawaii, this part of Hawaii was once joined. Alright, it was once joined as an island, as one complete island, but then it broke off. Alright, and it was divided, and water became over the island of Hawaii and separated. That's the same thing that happened in Trinidad. What happened in Trinidad was Venezuela and Trinidad. It used to be easy in those days to go Venezuela because you could have walked Venezuela on dry ground. What I'm exposing to you here is they will never tell you what really happened to these islands, because they don't want you to know anything at all. They want to keep all the information to themselves. But I am telling you exactly, this world, this evil world, this evil government that we live under, a flat earth with a dome, NASA will never come out and tell the public the truth. You know why? Because they have so much of people already brainwashed by the system. So that's why they will never ever come out and tell you, the public, about the earth being flat. Because the moment they tell you that, then you will question everything. You will question the education, you will question the religion, you will question the tradition, and you will question the so-called history. The moment they expose that they never went to the moon, the moment they tell you, the public, that will bring an eye-opener for all humanity. But you know what? That will never happen, because it is part of their end-time deception. And they have it also in the Bible as well. You see, everything was created to blindfold humanity. And there is a way that seems good until humanity actually think that everything that the enemies is teaching them is real intellectual truth. But the truth is, it's not the truth. Everything that exists today that you see is a lie. This simple process that is happening on the earth today, they're talking about, no, it's not cracks, it's potholes. Do you know that they're actually not calling this a crack? Do you know the USGS is lying to the people in Hawaii? Do you know they know exactly what's happening from my lives? Do you know that the USGS, through Facebook, that they watch all my lives, they download the important parts of the lives, and they make a certain assumption towards the lives that, of course, that I share. But they're not pushing the lives viral anymore. So what happened to this profile here right now? The enemy has infiltrated this profile by blocking access to the people who truly need to understand what is going on. The people who were given dreams and visions about certain things that is to happen now. People that were given dreams and visions, they were the ones to come forward and say, hey, yes, we got visions about this. SHADDAI is actually speaking the truth. Those people were actual people who Elohim gave those visions and dreams in order to help me push the lives forward, to make it go forward. So here's the reason why the enemy is moving against me. Because of what I teach you, they don't want you to know nothing about it. And if you had to know about it, you have to go a seminar. And still, they will never tell you all the details, in-depth details, how I explained to you just now, in depth, the way earthquakes happen. How I truly explain it to you, you will never ever get that in-depth reasoning and understanding. They will keep that to themselves, and they will put in 2 cents of their lies, or 3 cents, or they will put in 1,000 words and brainwash you with that, and they will tell you, hey, well, this is part of it. But when you awaken in righteousness, you will understand that these people, that these beings, these liars, are lying about everything that they tell us. You will realize that the system wasn't created for the righteous to be awakened again. This system that we live in wasn't created to help or exalt the righteous. It was created to manipulate the brainwash. It was created to bring down the righteous ones. It was created to enslave the righteous and to enslave the unrighteous. The system wasn't balanced, and the system is never a balanced system. Look at how they live in Britain. Look at how the so-called royals lives apart from everybody on this earth. And you know what is stupidest things about this? Is that the royals, the so-called royals, are reptilians. And the reptilians could shapeshift. Well, that means they could be anyone who they choose. Like, for example, I don't want to use Trump. Let me use somebody else. Who I could use? Let me use one of my enemies, like Bobby Allen. You know him? If the reptilians want to be like Bobby Allen, if they want to speak like Bobby Allen, they could accomplish that. They don't need to put Bobby Allen under no machine. All they need to do is get a collection of Bobby Allen's blood. All they need is Bobby Allen's blood. And once they get Bobby Allen's blood and they drink Bobby Allen's blood, they could become like Bobby Allen. What that means is they could actually come person like how Bobby Allen truly looks. Alright, you ever see X-Men? You know about Misty, who could actually change? Alright, if she see Trump, she could actually turn into Trump if she touch him. Well, that's what the reptilians could do. If they get access to your blood type and they want to use you for evil, it's easy. All they need to do is get your blood. All they need is your DNA of who you are. Thank you, Sister Asa. All they need is your DNA. When they get your DNA in, right, of who you are, and they see your blood type, they could use your DNA and they could create a clone out of your DNA. You see why it's so dangerous, very dangerous, to go in the hospital to give blood? Because sometimes they could use your blood to do witchcraft. No, I ain't going to teach that. I ain't going to teach that. What I'm teaching you all here is deep wisdom. And I'm giving you an understanding to the questions that some of you may have. Some of you have some burning questions. You know, how come this so? How come this so? You ever saw the UN logo? Have you ever saw the UN logo? The UN logo is a flat earth. Look at the UN logo. The UN logo proves that the earth is flat. They are suppressing humanity from that understanding. They're suppressing them, depressing them, compressing them, keeping the information from the public. They are not teaching it in the schools. You know why? Because if they do teach it in the school, the awakened ones in righteousness will rise up against them. You see, the agenda is to keep humanity dumbed down. The agenda is to keep humanity foolish, to keep them always in the dark and not in the light. The agenda is not to teach you real righteousness. The agenda is to poison your subconsciousness. The agenda is not to bring you to the reality of their lies and deception. The agenda is not to bring you to wisdom and not to teach you understanding. The agenda is to continue to depopulate the earth. The agenda is to continue to keep you, humanity, as mental slaves. That's why certain things, specific things, may happen in your life. You will go to the pastor and you'll say, Pastor, I don't understand how certain things happening this way and that way. You're going to the enemy. The churches has been infiltrated by the Illuminati for a long time now. Look around, brothers and sisters. Open your eyes to what you're actually seeing. Don't give in to the lies anymore. You see, a day will come when you will want to hear my voice. You will say, whoa, I'm on them shy going live today. And it will be too late. Because when you had the chance to learn it, to learn the real truth about what is really going on, about I exposing everything and bringing it to the forefront. That day will come. That day will come when all those who have rejected Elohim's ancient truth, that day will come when they will be like fish out of water, searching different places, looking for the word of Yahuwah. They will be hunting all over the earth, looking and searching for this ancient truth. They will never find it. That is why the ancient truth has never been taught to no human. The fallen ones knows about this truth. That is the shadow government, of course. Now if they keep the information from you, everything that pertaining to this earth, the system, everything from you, they hold that power in their hands. Now note, if you remain brainwashed and controlled and manipulated by your enemies, they hold that power against you. They have that power to withhold that information from you.
Near coast of
But
Central
if you
Chile,
hear
4 minutes
my
ago,
voice,
10:09 p.m. Class, light, magnitude 4.9,
if you hear
depth 92
my
kilometers.
voice in this hour, crying out to you in the wilderness, don't cock your air of what I speak to you. Because the enemy will never teach you the things that I'm teaching you. The enemy will never teach you what I am teaching you right now. So what we seen here is really awesome. Everyone in Hawaii were given a warning. There were multiple warnings that appeared in Hawaii recently. And the warnings were shofar songs. Now some months ago, I warned you all about the shofar sounding in different nations. That when you hear the shofar songs in an island, on an island, or in a country, or in a state, it means that that state will be judged. It means that judgment will begin in that state, in that country, or on that island. So when you hear the shofar song, it is a emergency call from Elohim. It is actually saying to you who listening, who heard it, you need to get yourself ready. Because before Hawaii started to crack up, before any events started to happen in Hawaii, Elohim has been warning the people in Hawaii. The people in Hawaii has been receiving dreams and visions. But what happened? These people in Hawaii is an actual tribe. Now where we come in here now is the different topic. The people in Hawaii is a tribe. Actually a tribe that were given an opportunity to repent and come back. Now the indigenous people is actually Hawaiian people. Alright? So the Hawaiian is actually indigenous people. Now these people
Earthquake update
is a foreign
location
tribe.
near coast of central Chile.
But
6
listen
minutes ago.
how ABBA love them
10:09
so much.
p.m. Class, light, magnitude
ABBA give
4.9,
the
depth
indigenous
99
people
kilometers.
who is a tribe, a fallen tribe, give them one last chance to come back, because since it's the whole tribe, the indigenous people is a tribe, period. The indigenous people is a fallen tribe that were given an opportunity to repent and come back to Elohim. So what happened in this tribe? Evil, pure darkness entered into the camp of the indigenous people. You know, the East Indians, I can't remember what they call them. But darkness, evil, moved in to the camp of the indigenous people. And what happened? Lucifer started to use the elders within the camp of the indigenous tribe. Lucifer used that tribe to turn against YAHUWAH. So what that tribe started to do, they started to teach the children to practice black magic. They started to teach the children black magic. They started to create warlocks and promote them in different ranks within the indigenous tribe, which is the tribe of God. The tribe of God is true. I think the tribe of God. Yeah. Tribe of God or tribe of God. So the indigenous people is the tribe of God. God. G-A-D. Not God. Alright, so the tribe of God was infiltrated by Lucifer, who is the God of this world. I want to explain all that. And evil moved in to the elders within the camp of the tribe of God. And they started to practice black magic and white magic, obia, voodoo. Lucifer teach them how to practice these evil things. And they teach the young ones from young to practice, to be practitioners in evil. They started the whole witchlock and the warlock organization. The tribe of God was a holy people. The tribe of God used to be a holy people. But they have fell because the elders who used to teach the children about Yah, note this, the tribe of God, they used to teach the children the ways of Elohim, because the tribe of God comes a long way since in the wilderness. since in Egypt, the tribe of God came a long way. The Hebrew cult really don't know nothing. Unless if I teach you specific things, you will never know nothing. You will think that what they're teaching you is the truth, but it's all lies. So again, the Hawaiian people, I don't want to go too deep in that because there are other things to teach you, alright? So I hope that you're writing down these things. But listen, I won't remember it, period. I won't remember anything after I teach here. Alright? So write it down and make sure that you have a collection of all the things that I'm teaching you all here. Alright, so look how the crack is. See how the crack is? What does the shape like? Alright, under here there's a crate under here. Why do you think it's cracked like this? Why do you think the crack is happening like this? Because there's a crate right here. A new volcano crate, or a new volcano is going to open up right here. So a new volcano means a new volcano. Alright, one last thing before we go forward. I want to teach you all, of course. Where the volcano is, there is no plates. Alright? I want to show you all a little something. I'm going to teach you all a little something here. Alright, let me just say, for example, this is the volcano. Right? This is the volcano. And there's a piece of land here that you see in here. Under this land, it have a plate. And the plate ends right here. This piece of land that you see in here is just a little piece out that extended out. But the plate cuts right here. So there's a plate right here. There's a plate on this side. So there's a divide of the plate. Alright. So what was happening before here is that the land here was actually filled up here. It was actually filled up with dirt, filled up, compact. It was actually compact. It wasn't really time to start this volcano. So this is a new volcano going to erupt. So ABBA actually working on this. There's a new volcano going to start here. So, as I said before, the plate, the tectonic plate ends here. Right? Right here. This house is in danger because this house could be blown out of the sky. If ABBA decides to open the trench where the other volcano is, you know what could happen here? This house could be blown out of this position and anybody in that house could die. Alright? A volcano is going to come right here. A new volcano is going to start right here. Alright. Again, the plates, the tectonic plate ends here. After here, there's no tectonic plate. So where the volcano is right now, every volcano, there is no plate under the volcano. Again, where there's a volcano, there is no plates there. The plate either ends here, where the hole is, where the volcano hole is, the plates end there. The plates do not cross over into the hole of where the volcano is being cooked. Alright? So there's no way that the plates, the tectonic plates, will overlap to the volcano or over the volcano. It don't happen so. Hence the reason why I'm going to show you a video in a sec about the volcano in Hawaii, but I'm going to actually teach you all something a little deeper in respects, in respects to the in respects to the volcano itself. I'm going to teach you all something a little deeper after we get to this song. So make sure you share this live. Very important that you share this live.
Exodus chapter 3 verse 12. And Yahuwah said, I will be with you, and this will be the sign to you that it is I who have sent you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship me on this mountain.
Morning, noon, and night, I will worship you. The purpose for my life is to worship you. I will worship you. Forever in spirit and in truth. Judgment throne, I will worship you. I will worship you. Forever in spirit and in truth.
Revelation 12, verse 16. And the 24 elders who were seated on their thrones before Yahuwah fell on their faces and worshiped him, saying, We give you thanks, Yahuwah Elohim, the one who is and who was, because you have taken your great power and have begun to reign. I will worship you, Yahuwah Elohim. I will worship you, Yahuwah, my Elohim. I will worship you, Yahuwah, my Elohim. I will worship you, Yahuwah. I will give you praise, Yahuwah Elohim. I will give you praise, and I will praise your name, Yahuwah Elohim. I will bow my knee to you,
you praise, Almighty One. I will lift my voice and worship you. Oh yes, I will.
Oh yes, oh yes,
oh yes, I will. I will worship you.
I will lift my voice. Oh, how great your love must be. Heaven is your home, but you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind, your word is like a flame. It's an all-consuming fire that cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart, in my heart. Oh, how great your love must be. Heaven is your home, but you choose to live inside of me. Your spirit is like the wind, your word is like a flame. It's an all-consuming fire that cannot be restrained. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of my worship. Heaven and earth cannot contain you. There's no limits to your love, but you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart. My praises, you reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises, you reside inside of the worship in my heart, in my heart. You choose to dwell in my praises, you reside inside of the worship in my heart. In my heart, you choose to dwell in my praises. You rest upon the throne in my heart, in my heart, in my heart.
All right, so we are. All right, so we are back.
that you all are still there with me. Alright, so remember I was teaching you all about, just a while ago, about 5 minutes ago, I was teaching you all about the volcano. Alright, I'm going to stop this video to show you something. So look at this volcano. This is the volcano in Hawaii, completely empty. There is no lava in the volcano. Now that happened around the 12th, I think so, around that time. I don't remember when it was, but it was recently. Now the volcano is full again. The lava disappear from the volcano. Right? The USGS, they were shocked. They want to know where the lava gone. These are things that never happened before. And mind you, I did speak about this on one of my lives some months ago, that the lava will disappear, and I did teach about it, which I hope you have enough time that I will be able to teach you and bring up the video again, where I did teach you all about the sinkholes, I did teach you all about the earthquakes, and so on and so on. I just given you all more in-depth knowledge so that you will know exactly what's going on. Alright, so you won't be lied to by the enemy at all, because you know the truth. Alright, so where did the lava disappear from? Alright, so first thing I'm going to do as proof that this is not something false, I'm going to play the actual audio of the clip, and then I'm going to explain something that I was teaching you all before. Right there. Where's the lava? Where the lava left to? Where the lava gone? This whole thing was full of lava, and all of a sudden the lava vanished, disappeared, and now the lava come back up again, and the volcano full
location, Central
again.
Pacific rise 43 minutes ago.
Where did the lava
9:55
went?
p.m. Class, light, magnitude 4.7, depth 10 kilometers.
The lava went underground, because there are tubes underground that the lava flowing through these tubes in order to reach other places. Remember I explained to you all about that already, about the vein and the fault line and the tectonic plate. Explain all that to you already, brethren and sisters. Right, well, that's where the lava went. The lava went throughout Hawaii in different veins, and what happened is, with the earthquakes, as I was explaining before, the ground started to crack, right? And ABBA used the cracks as a way, as a vent, because they didn't have no sinkhole. There wasn't no sinkhole in order for the lava to drain out, or for the excessive gas in the volcano to come out. Brethren and sisters, scientists don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. All what they're teaching you is rubbish. It's their own assumption. It's their own religion. They're teaching you bullshit. And what I'm teaching you is what the Creator, Elohim, is teaching me, the way how they created the volcano, the way how they made a volcano. Scientists can't explain up to now where the lava went and where the lava come back to, or where it come out from. So the lava, so remember I explained to you all on the other life that every volcano is connected to Yellowstone. Well, this is what happened. The magma or the lava in the volcano left this volcano and it went to Yellowstone. What happened there? It went to mix with the volcano. It went to mix with the lava, with Yellowstone lava, and there was some sort of compression happening from underground, like ABBA did. It was like a pump to pump lava straight back to this volcano. So the lava from Yellowstone, some of the lava from Yellowstone, it flowed, it backfilled into this volcano. Now, I'm going to teach you something a little deeper. The volcano, super volcano, Yellowstone, is not the only super volcano, but it is the only major time bomb volcano. Other volcanoes cannot do what Yellowstone could do. Like when this volcano erupt, it could only reach at least 25,000 feet for the least. But when Yellowstone erupts, Yellowstone is going to crack the dome. It's going to split the dome. You know what that means for humanity? Humans will die. Because if the air that we breathe within the dome, if there's a crack, if there were really 18 million crack in the dome, humans would have been dying. You hear what I'm telling you? There is no crack. There is no crack on the dome. Right? So when Hillary Lyleton told you all that there's a glass ceiling over us and it have 18 million cracks, she lied. She lied about that. The dome cannot be cracked. It cannot be cracked by man-made technology. It cannot be cracked by a missile. What will happen? It will go straight up to the dome, it will hit the glass dome, and it will come right back down. Because the glass dome was created in a way that it could compile, that it could actually compact certain pressure. So no amount of pressure the enemy sent up there could crack the dome. The dome cannot be cracked. But Yellowstone, you see Yellowstone beautiful? You see Yellowstone very pretty? Look at Yellowstone and other volcanoes around the earth, and look at it. Yellowstone is so beautiful. You know why? Because Yellowstone is the major end time plan. Yellowstone is the major end time plan of Elohim. Yellowstone could crack the dome. How? I don't want to say this, no. I really don't want to say this, but I'm saying this for your sake, and I'm saying this for all those who will listen to me. Now what I'm teaching you all here is really ancient. It's things that nobody don't want to teach you. But I don't want the enemy to know that there's something about Yellowstone that can crack the dome. So all I will just say for now, I just got reminded, hey, don't say that. You know, Abba just told me, no, don't say that. Explain to them why you won't say that. I am not going to say what mechanism or what it is in Yellowstone itself that can crack the dome. Because you know what? They will go and take samples. So I'm not telling them anything about that. Alright. So we look in the crater here of this volcano. And what you see? Sister Karen says she's seeing faces. The volcano is alive. The magma, everything. Alright? This is Abba Yahuwah's end time plan. Alright? Alright. So as I was telling before, if I could just draw it, I won't go to that drawing thing now. I draw it already for you. Alright. So from this end to this end, you see where you see this part here? Look at this. You see a straight line here? What, you see a straight line? What's a straight line? So what I'm explaining to you all here is there's a tectonic plate that ends right here. The tectonic plate do not go over in the hole of the volcano. It stops at the end. So the tectonic plate stops right here, and the other half of the tectonic plate stops right here. Alright? And what Abba did, the fourth line is in the center. The fourth line stops right here. It doesn't exit to the hole. Alright? So what happens here in this volcano? They take lava or magma from Yellowstone and fill it back here, right? So it was like a pump. What ABBA did, use a certain technique to pump the lava from Yellowstone and fill back this volcano, because Yellowstone is actually built-in lava, right? It have how much gallons? It maybe have about I don't want to lie to you. You have about 100,000 gallons. Let me just put it in this way. It have about 100,000 gallons of lava under Yellowstone. 100,000. So what happens is the Yellowstone is the one that is actually making the lava. So the lava is actually being made over by Yellowstone and it's being sent back to this volcano. It's been sent back to other volcanoes. It means that it will feed other volcanoes worldwide. Alright? Volcanoes, which means there's a turn off valve along the fault lines. Along the fault line, there's a valve. Now what I'm talking here might sound like madness to the human mind. You know? The human mind will say, hey, what are you talking about here? It's not even in physics. What are you talking about here? It's not even in science. Because you know why? They don't know nothing about it. They never teach about this in the school. They never teach about this in university. They never teach about this in the physics class or in science class, because they don't know nothing about what I'm teaching you. They don't know nothing about it. Because we are in the end, Abba is revealing that to me, to teach you, the little bit of people I have on the life, so that you could go forth. You could go forth and tell them that you learned those things from the divine messenger of Elohim. And yeah, you could go forth and tell them everything that I've teach you is from Elohim. It's from YAHUWAH. It's from IMAYAH and Lord YAHUSHUA. The way they created the earth. Alright. So there is a valve. As I explained, everything happens right here. This crater, which is the mouth of the volcano, this is where they're going to put the ball. Remember I was showing you all about the cannonball? The cannonball is going to come right here. Alright, this is something a little ancient. I'm going to teach you again. Invite somebody to listen to this live. Alright. They're going to put the cannonball, the lava ball, right here. If you realize the size of it fits this hole, it means that it will rest. It will rest above the hole here, right? The lava ball, the cannonball will rest right above here. It won't sink down into the crater. It will be rest right above here, and the backflow from Yellowstone, when it comes in, it coming in with a certain power. It coming back with a certain. All right, it's like a gun shoot off, right? What happens is when ABBA opens the valve by Yellowstone, the amount of gas that is compact in the vein or in the tube that is running from Yellowstone to this volcano in Hawaii, what is going to happen here? The gas from underneath is going to cause a certain build up that is going to cause pressure to come out from the valve or from the tube, the lava tube.